In this video lecture, I will discuss the size of each data types in C and how to find the range of data types. So different data types also have different ranges up to which they can store numbers, and these ranges may vary from compiler to compiler. So this first table is for size and range of 16-bit computer, and the second table is for 32-bit computer. So here in 16-bit computer, the size for char and square, float and double and void data type is same. Only int it is 16 bits in case of 16-bit computer and 32-bit in case of 32-bit computer. And these are the ranges. So based on the size, we will be finding the range of each data type. So next I will discuss what is the how to find the range of each data type in C. So before that, you should know basic memory units. So the bit is the smallest unit of data that can be stored in a computer, and bit can store two values, either 0 or 1, and a byte is the greater unit than bit, and 1 byte is equal to 8 bits. Okay, so we say bit is the smallest unit and it can have two outcomes, 0 or 1, and byte is the greater unit than bit, so 1 byte is equal to 8 bits. So for example, if I take a data type int for 16-bit machine, okay, so 16-bit machine means the size is 2 byte, okay, for int. So 1 byte is equal to 8 bits, so this 2 byte is equal to 16 bit for integer data type, and 1 bit can have two possible outcomes, 0 or 1. Okay, so that means there will be total 2 to the power 16 possible numbers for 16 bits, and 2 to the power 16 is this number. Okay, so now if you remember, in my previous video lecture I explained signed and unsigned. Okay, signed and unsigned. So signed can store positive and negative numbers, and unsigned can store only positive number. So when we don't specify signed or unsigned, so by default it will be always signed. Okay, so now for 16 bits we'll be having these many numbers, and it can store both positive and negative. So 65536 divided by 2, so that half of the number means 2 to the power 16 number, half of the 2 to the power 16 are positive and half of the 2 to the power 16 numbers are negative. So we say 2 to the power 15 positive numbers and 2 to the power 15 negative numbers, and since 0 is also counted in int data type, so we'll be having one less positive number and 1 0. So we'll be having 2 to the power 15 minus 1 positive number and 1 0. So let's discuss in detail, and I'll take example and discuss, then it will be more clear. So for example, this is the size and range chart for each data type for 16-bit computer. So here this is for 16-bit computer. So we'll take char. So char, the size is 1 byte. So 1 byte, that means it is 8 bits. Okay, so 1 byte is equal to 8 bit, and 1 bit can have two possible outcomes. So that means 2 to the power 8. So for 8 bits we'll be having 2 to the power 8 numbers, so it will be 256. So since it is signed, so it can store positive and negative both. So the half of this 256 by 2 will be positive number and the half of the 256 will be negative number. So that means 256 by 2 will be 128. So the range will be minus 128 to 127. This positive number will be one less because 0 is also included. So this is about signed char. Unsigned char, it can store only positive value. So the size is same, 1 byte is equal to 8 bit, and one bit can have two outcomes. So 8 bits means we'll be having 2 to the power 8, total 256 numbers. And here we will not be dividing it by 2 because it can store only positive values. So the range will be 0 to 255. Okay, same way for int, if it is signed int, so the size is 2 byte. So 2 byte, 1 byte is equal to 8 bits. 1 byte is equal to 8 bits. So 2 byte will be equal to 16 bits. So total 2 to the power 16 numbers. So 2 to the power 16 number means it will be 65536. So since it is signed, so it can store positive and negative numbers. So when we divide this by 2, so we'll get 32768. So minus 327682, positive number will be 1 less because 0 is included. When we take unsigned int, so then will not be, it can store only positive values. So here it is 16 bit, same way it will be 2 to the power 16. So total this 65536. So now we won't divide it by 2. So the number range will be 0 to 65535. So this is how we find the range of data type in C. So if we write signed char or we just write char, the range will be same because by default we don't specify anything, it will be always signed. So hope this is clear. Thank you.